Hi, I'm Gemma. Welcome to the Create Studio channel. Today we're making snack box airplanes. And I just love snack boxes and the way that cardboard works. It's great for kids to use and cut up into projects. I pre-made an airplane here, but I'll make another one with you. Just put my fin back on my propeller back on the front. I don't know if I can get it in, but this is the idea of what we're going to be making. So I'm going to use a piece of a box I already cut up. I'm going to cut off the flaps at the top and the bottom. So for this project, you're going to want your box, a pair of scissors, and then a pen or a marker or a pencil to do the marking. I'll cut a piece off that's going to be the body of my plane, this one, and I'm going to draw on it. So I have my airplane shape. You can design your own airplane shape. I like to do something, makes me think of a whale, that has kind of a big rounded part in the front and then goes up and has a tail in the back. We make these a lot at the studio during our birthday parties, and they're just a lot of fun, especially we make them out of cardboard a lot, and we can make them bigger, like glider planes. So it's a fun thing. Once you learn how to make this little size, you can make bigger ones too. I'm going to use this piece to make the wing. So I made a shape like that, which is kind of a half of an oval, like a long stretched out oval. And I'm going to take my oval with my wing, and I'm going to use my scissors to snip a little mark where I'm going to fit it through the plane. So I've got a little snip there, and I'm going to open it up so that I can slide in my airplane wing. So I'm going to put that in there, and you just want to slide it kind of slowly, shimmy it through till you get it in the position you want it. And you want it to fit kind of snugly, like I said, so that it stays in place. Now I'm going to put a little fin on the back, so I'll cut a little snip in the tail. And I have some spare cardboard here, so I think I'll use a small piece of the bottom. And I'm just going to make another one of those half oval shapes like this, and I'll snip into the rounded part of that because that's the part I want to slide in. When you can do a little cut in there in both parts, then they can often, when they want to cooperate, they can slide in together. So you got your wings and your airplane. The last part we're going to add is our propellers, and I'm going to do that without using any glue. So I'll cut 3 little strips, narrow strips, probably about a 1/2 inch wide, maybe a little less. I eyeball it. So I'm going to have 2 of those for the propeller, and then 1 more is kind of the fastening belt that I'm making. So I've got these 2, I make like an X. I'll put my fastening belt across the middle like a snowflake, and I'll fold up one side so it folds up and kind of through the middle of these 2 parts of the X. I'll do the same thing on the downward side for the other side of the propeller. And then, see, I didn't get that slid in there. Well, let's start again. So I'll get my pieces on here. Okay. So then once they go through, or I fit them through those notches where I folded them, I'm going to bring them back together and have them meet up at the top. So I have propellers. So now this is a point where you could tape it onto the front. You could just slide it on the outside if you wanted to do that. I was going to use just engineering. So I'm going to do another cut in the middle of this back piece so it splits, and then a slice across the nose, the front of the plane, so that I can do what I did on the tail and slide the pieces together. I just thought it would be more of a fun challenge to do that. So now this sort of, oh, I got one in and one not in. So now I got my airplane all together, and you can practice this at home and fly. Enjoy!